What is up? Welcome back and welcome to this training where we're going to go through exactly what online fitness freelancing is, what it entails, and why it's actually the most efficient way that's going to allow you to leave the 9 to 5. So just a quick recap. What this really is a combination of three things happening at once. So the first thing that you have is your knowledge, right? You've got your knowledge, your passion for fitness, where you know more than the average person because you like to do research, you like to read books about it, you like to watch YouTube videos about weight loss and body transformation and everything fitness related. The second thing that you have is you've got the demand. So you've got the everlasting demand of every single person or almost everyone in this world who wants to lose weight and want to look better and feel better. And then the third element that you have is online marketing. And that's the ability to actually work from your phone and your laptop so long as you have a Wi-Fi connection without needing anything else, without needing any sort of startup material or investors or inventory or anything like that. And that's really the main benefit of being a fitness freelancer is if you look at traditional other ways to make money online as an entrepreneur, people will say all sorts of things, right? They'll say things like, you can do Forex trading, or you can do crypto, or you can do drop shipping, or you can start your own apparel store. And while all of those may be able to make you some money, some methods are better than others, especially if you already have a passion for changing people's lives. So forget crypto, forget Forex trading, forget drop shipping, forget becoming an influencer, forget trying to make clothes or make a product. I know there's a lot of people that start these businesses and they just do because they think it's the best way out of their jobs and it's the best way to make money. But then what I found, at least for myself, is that unless you actually enjoy what you do, things like trading and even drop shipping, it's not really making an impact on the world and it's not really changing other people's lives. And whenever you do something just to make money, if you don't really feel aligned with it and if you're not proud of it, then it just feels kind of sketchy and you don't really want to tell people what you do, and it's not really something that you can be proud of when your friends and family are asking you exactly what you're doing. So first, let's talk about what exactly does fitness freelancing entail and how is it different from being a personal trainer. So there are a few things, right? The first thing is in personal training, you actually are location specific. So every day you have to drive to and from your gym and you actually have to work at a specific location. Now, on the flip side, as a fitness freelancer, because you're just consulting people online, you can actually travel anywhere in the world and work anywhere from the world. So in theory, if tomorrow you wanted to go to Mexico, then you actually could do that because you only need an internet connection to be able to get clients and then deliver for your clients. The second thing is the thick profit margins. So in personal training, first, you have to probably spend money on gas and extra time and, transport going to and from the gym. And even then, you have to pay the gym rent to use their space. And you also have to pay the gym a cut of what your clients pay you. So like we mentioned in the earlier video, if your client is paying you $60 an hour, the gym actually takes a percentage of that $60. And so what you make isn't actually what you keep. Now, let's look at being a fitness freelancer, for example. Because you don't really have any startup costs or inventory or anything like that, if someone pays you $1,000 for your services, which is what we're going to talk about in the following videos, then you actually get to keep over 95% of that, right? After you account for just a bit of software here and there. So the profit margins are a lot better, they're a lot healthier, and what you actually make, what people pay you, is actually what you keep in your pocket. The third thing is the uncapped time. So if we take the traditional personal training model, what happens is people are paying you per hour. So they might be paying you $60 for 1 hour that you spend with them. Now, because we only have 24 hours in a day, beyond a certain point, because you still have to eat, you still have to sleep, you still have to try and have as much of a life as you can, you can't really scale your income if you are trading your time for money because there are only 24 hours in a day. Now, let's look at being a fitness freelancer or an online fitness coach, for example. Because you're no longer trading your time for money, you're technically selling your expertise and you're helping people get a result. People aren't paying you per hour. people are paying you for your consulting services and for you to help them lose weight. So then let's talk about, how does fitness freelancing work? What does the business model look like? Exactly what I'm going to be doing on a day-to-day basis. So within being an entrepreneur, right, or a consultant or a fitness freelancer, what you really have is two sides of the business. So on one hand, you have the marketing and the sales, which is how you get the client. And then on the flip side, you have the fulfillment, which is how you actually deliver for the client. So then in terms of the actual work you're going to be doing with your clients, the way it works is after you land the client, which we're going to go through exactly how to do that in the following videos, you will start off by doing a consultation with the client where you go through what their goals are, how much they exercise, what foods they like, what foods they don't like. And then you, as the consultant, you would actually make a custom plan for the client. So you would then design their training program, you would design their gym workout, and you would also design their nutrition or their macros or exactly what you want them to eat. So then you would send this to them. And then over time, what would happen is you would be there as the coach to keep them accountable to making sure they go to the gym, making sure that whenever they have questions about fitness or nutrition, you're there to answer. And ultimately, you're just going back and forth with them through Messenger, for example, to make sure that they are getting results and to make sure that you are doing your job as a coach. It's really that simple. It's as simple as you create their plans for them and you just care about them and ultimately make sure that they're happy with the service and they are getting results. And this is actually a really popular practice that's been going on for ages, but the reason why a lot of people in the 9-to-5 haven't heard about it is because society does not condition people like us who are hard workers, who know they were meant for more, to become entrepreneurs, right? Society has raised us in a way where we are meant to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars for education. And then after that, we simply work up the corporate ladder and work our butts off just to benefit the people at the top who make the most money and profit off our hard work. And that's why whenever we talk about investing, even just a few $1,000s in our business, people are shook and they're like, oh my gosh, that's so much money. Even though that few $1,000s tends to get entrepreneurs and business owners and successful six-figure earners like us a way quicker return on investment. Compared to if you go to university, you're spending tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars just to get a degree. And then when you're in the corporate world, you get paid pennies. So it's actually not unusual at all for a fitness freelancer or a consultant to be making six figures. It's actually almost the norm. Whereas if you want to make six figures in corporate, you first have to work, a lot of the time, at least 10 years, and slowly climb up the corporate ladder and, kiss your boss's butt just to make it happen. So stick around for the next training because I'm actually going to be revealing to you exactly how society tries to hold us back and why most people in the 9-to-5 who are unhappy never make it out of the 9-to-5. So we're going to go through the mindset shifts that you need to make so that you start thinking and acting and behaving like a six-figure earner, like a business entrepreneur, and ultimately that's what's going to allow you to get the result. In the meantime, if you do have any questions, then make sure you drop them in the comments below. If you've made it to the very end, then drop a comment saying fire or this was fire or even just a fire emoji. And if you have questions, then let us know too. And either myself or one of our advisors will actually comment to answer your question. See you soon.